Back on YouTube already? Yeah, I've been doing this. Have a look. Above the garage door, in a two-car garage, you've got two sides like this. What happens is all of this space is normally wasted. You can't really use it, so it's not impeding with the garage door. So what I've decided to do is mount shelves like this. I'm just about to do this side now, so I thought I'd take you along on the journey on what I'm doing up here. Just a quick side note, I thought I'd show you the consumer unit. I'm particularly proud of this. It's neat and organised, and it's my first one. It will all get signed off by an electrician very shortly. And yeah, just below I've got some switches, one for the outside security light, one for a two-way switch for the main light, and then this one is a fused switch, so that I can turn off sockets, a whole bank of sockets on the other side of the room. It doesn't need to be fused, but it's what I had. So I'm just marking up for where the Timco concrete and breeze block screws are going to go. And then I'm going to pre-drill those holes to make it easier when this board's on the wall to use the SDS drill to get the exact hole locations. Now all I'm doing is pre-drilling these holes, knowing that that's butt up there. And now I'm just cutting to size the top and bottom of this box. Somewhere I have a panel lifter, and I don't know where I've put it. And I used it. Right, panel lifter found. Okay, over here. Panel lifter going on this bench. Remind me if I lose it. Okay. It's the heavy stuff that gets you, isn't it? I'm just measuring and cutting the two end pieces in the centerpiece, and they're 394. 394. Do you know what? Pretty daft. I've got one of these wings. That should have just been open. So all the parts are cut. It's very simple. I'm just going to whiz through this. I'm just going to do the markup, plan where the holes are going to get drilled, fix the top and the centerpiece, offer it up, measure up with the laser level to where I can drill into the joists. Here we go. The cement screws that I was on about, not the cement, the breeze block screws, or concrete and masonry screws, are these things. You drill a 6mm SDS hole, and then you don't need a raw plug or anything. The only thing I find with these is if you take them out maybe once, sometimes that's it. You can't put them back in, and then you're into a raw plug. But if you can drill and then fit straight away, mostly they're pretty good. I'm just joining the centerpiece and the top board to the backboard so that when I put it up in location, I still have access to the underside of the top so that I can measure from a reference point to mark where the joist would be on it, so I can pre-drill some holes. Okay, so I've got the laser line set. I'll just show you that, and I pre-marked on the roof a point, certain distance from the joist as I mentioned. So now I'm just going to measure in. I've written it on the roof so I didn't forget. It's just there. You can't see it. There's one just above your head as well, just there. It's not a lot of use to you. So now I need just to measure in 200. This was only 150. So when that laser level's on the 200, I can set the ruler into there, and then I've got my distance set, and then I can just go along. Just mark 2 points on each one. Appreciate you can't see that side. I just gave you a knock, sorry about that. Okay, so both boxes are up. I've just added 2 bits of plywood here and here, and screwed in from the back of the boxes just to bring them in tight. That's just some additional support there, but it'll allow me to, when I put this back panel in here, to screw into it. Now that back panel will have a shelf coming off of it here, and the top piece here, and then there's just the top piece will screw into the top, but the bottom piece will just have a pocket hole into each of these sides here. So nice and simple. I'll bring you along when it's just being fitted. So I've made this C shape. It's kind of loosely suspended there. I'm just going to tap it up, back, fix the screws in. It's got the pocket holes here on the upside, so you can't really see them, and I'll fill those. Okay, so that's this shelf done. We'll step back and have a proper look. You see the blue tape behind me just here? I'm going to put a sheet of metal against that and just below it, because behind that's electric cable, so I just want to make sure I don't forget in the future not to drill through that. I don't think I would, but let's be safe. Right, I think I just fill those holes, just then I'm good. That's a lot of extra storage. You've got to be liking that.